Starting now.
Sure, DnD again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Smash that like button. Hit the notification bell.
Are we in more or less in danger this time, Gavin, as opposed to last session?
No comment.
At the moment, less, considering we just killed
Yeah.
the turtle, and we're going to be dragging it back to
Yeah.
the carcass back to the village.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
He's saying
last
how
time,
to deal with
with Leo and
terrorists.
Core,
So-
you ever truly out of danger?
that's fair. All right. So last time, you guys met with the orc chief, and you guys actually negotiated. You didn't start a fight. I'm still kind of shocked about that.
Oh, if I would have been
Give it
dead,
time.
so
Give it time.
But
It
then
ain't
you
over
guys,
till it's over.
but he offered you. He said that they would leave if you guys offered him a meal of succulent dragon turtle. You guys took him up on that offer, and you sent your ship back to Novastone to get some supplies for a alternative plan. And Sachi made a call to a couple of people. We'll see.
some old friends.
Yep. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And you guys went. Core went underwater for a couple days, and it amounted to nothing.
So be it.
And you guys eventually found a baby dragon turtle and fought it, though not without some sacrifice. Leo lost one of his gauntlets.
I think that was the only sacrifice.
And I'll have to use I'll have to control the water off of me so I don't rust again.
Well, it
I
did
had to
also.
use an invulnerability potion. That's pretty notable.
I didn't sacrifice anything.
I know Leo also. I think 100 gold of Leo's is inside the dragon turtle currently.
I'm sure we'll get back.
And 1,000 of mine, I think.
No, yours is still right here next to you. Because you had put it down, but then Sachi created the big thing of gold.
Yeah, well, just take it back then.
Okay.
Well, fine then. I'll
Casually
just
leaving
take my gold.
1,000 gold.
Hey, if
don't even
I would have
know how
had
that-
I would have had it get eaten as well if Sachi hadn't been playing so well last.
Mm-hmm. Why do you sound so surprised?
We did pretty well though. Like we got a big hit in, but then like Leo and I were doing big damage, and like it got stunned, and like
Yeah, that was Sachi too.
I just don't like how shocked you were at that, Gavin.
I mean, it's
and the
Sachi.
invulnerability potion as a insurance.
Yep.
So that Leo could just pretty much just stay in and keep hitting it.
Leo was dead
Yep.
otherwise, so it's probably appreciated.
I think Leo only survived because of Sachi.
Hey, because of this
Because of Sachi's temp HP that she.
I was one shot besides that.
As a team effort.
Sachi was honestly last session's MVP because she was also the one that got him to do the dragon turtle meal.
And I negotiated a few more days.
Yep.
Sachi.
You honestly were MVP last session.
I feel as though I've been held down by my my contemporaries.
I feel like it's more about yourself and just not knowing what spells you can do and that kind of stuff.
I know how to do my bard spells now. Useful, kind of.
Yeah. But we pick up on the beach. So this dragon turtle baby is dead, and it is sagging. It kind of its body slumps to the beach.
How
Now-
big is you? What do you mean you were there?
I didn't know it was a baby. I thought it was like an adult.
We talked about it.
Nope,
1,000 times.
adult
We
Much
found
bigger.
the egg. We found the egg.
What fun.
You were about to ask how
Yeah.
big this is?
Yeah.
Adult
So-
would be kind of closer to like that.
Yeah, I think I think it's a little bit, yeah. So a huge sized creature, which is what this is about 15 by 15 feet. As far as height, I'm looking that up right now because I have a site that I use for. It's in the range. I'm gonna put it on the lower range, but usually huge sized is 15 feet to 20 feet tall.
Lovely.
So this thing is about 15 feet tall.
That's not bad.
How much does an adult weigh?
An adult.
Oh,
So an
30 feet.
adult is usually gargantuan, so it can be 20 foot or more. And it can weigh a lot.
You want to go kill an adult May, or do you just feel fine with your
From
baby
about
murder?
8,000 up to 32,000 pounds.
Yeah, I would have preferred if it was, you know.
I don't. Well, and that's just an adult.
Veal.
That's just an adult dragon turtle. That doesn't even account for the ancient dragon turtle.
Regardless, we have our meal. That is why Cora will start dragging it back. Although, considering the fact that Cora doesn't have that much strength, he will instead let the water do most of the floating and just drag it back while it's kind of still buoyant.
Well, I was gonna say, are you dragging it? Where are you dragging it? Like, which way are you dragging? Are you dragging it inland? Or are you gonna try to swim all the way there?
Oh, Cora doesn't swim.
I know. I'm just saying, even if it's in the water, it's still gonna be heavy. And it's probably heavier now that it's dead, because dead weights.
But it's fresh dead, and it's buoyant. So that means it'll be a lot easier than trying to drag it on land.
So do we
Okay.
have to give this to the guy immediately, or like
So-
is there somewhere we can store this?
You
Dead body.
you
Unless
guys
you're saying I can
agreed.
just put it into Mr. Bubbles.
Well, you agreed. So you guys agreed to make a meal. So you guys actually have to make an actual dish for him.
Wow, I didn't realize
Oh,
we agreed
who
to
knows
that.
how to cook here? Is there like a
The cooks we
cook or-
hired.
What is everybody's strength score?
1. 12. 12.
12?
Look at-
Yeah.
Okay.
12. Me too.
12.
Mine is the one in the little circle, right? 13.
yeah. 13 core.
16.
Okay. Let me look up.
Bunch of weaklings.
Yes, you are. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna. It will take all 5 of you to carry this thing. Now, and that will help if you guys, if I don't know if May has that prepared, but if you guys want to use enhance ability, it will still take all 5 of you, but it will be easier to do it.
Isn't there? Don't I have an ability where I can make it like feather-like?
I don't think so.
I can make it smaller.
I was gonna say, I think someone has shrink item.
Well,
Yeah,
the problem with your yeah, it only lasts a minute.
So not very good.
The next challenge, moving the body.
I can double its size if you want to do that.
No,
wanna do
that's unnecessary.
Okay.
We just start dragging it back to town, and we get there when we get there.
Yeah, might as well.
All right, so Corey or May, are you guys gonna cast enhance ability or?
I'm looking
Yes,
through
enhance
my
ability on
spells trying to
myself.
find something.
To the water to push this thing?
I believe enhance ability gives you more strength. Now the risk of pushing it through the water is it's a dead body It's leaking blood, and there are sea creatures.
Yeah, the sharks won't bother me.
I'm not talking about that. They might come and eat eat the meat.
We only
I mean,
need to give him like
they're
a bit
almost
of
welcome
meat,
to
like.
try. We had a hard enough time just piercing it.
I mean,
I mean,
do we have to?
They're gonna be breaking.
We don't need the whole body. We can just cut pieces off. That we need.
Yeah, I mean, do we have to give
So
give the orc the whole thing?
We
Like
don't have to-
maybe we just eat a bit of
well,
stuff.
that's the thing. We don't have to give the orc exactly. We don't have to give the orc the whole thing. We can give him like the tail or the dick or something, and then we can take out the good meat.
Can I
I mean, I
roll
think,
for nature?
I think he'll at least one
I
half
mean,
of it probably.
you
But
fleshbags like to eat those as trophies, right? I've heard that at least from. I thought I heard that at times.
What are you rolling nature for, Sachi?
Is it a girl or a boy?
That's a good question. I'm
Does
gonna
it
look
have
that up.
Does it have a dick?
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d4. If I roll a 1 or 2, it's a male. 3 or 4, it's female. It's a male.
Penis.
Well, it's a turtle, so I believe that goes in a shaft.
Is that Turtle Boy? Is that how it works for you too?
I think it's like an internal one that pops out.
And
Retractable penis.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So technically, yes, that would be how it works for Leo.
Strange. In all the D&D sessions, I never thought we'd have the turtle penis conversation 2 times.
In my defense, I didn't bring it up. Technically, Matt did.
What? I just heard that those greenskin meatbags like to eat the strong things of bigger things. Well, as far as I remember, you meatbags definitely worship penises, right?
Worship penises? I'm a fan.
Alright,
My
whatever.
favorite.
Let's cut off the tip. Let's cut off some of the tail. Let's cut off some of the leg, and we'll see what piece of meat he likes best. Or it's most sensitive. So it's probably the best meat.
Just need the tip.
Okay, you guys want to just cut off pieces of meat and leave the rest behind?
Can I like roll
Oh.
to see what the best
Oh.
cut is?
Yeah. I would say anyone who wants to can roll me a nature check.
Actually,
Leo, I'll
I
give
can
you
also
advantage.
I can also fashion
That's okay.
just basically a crude cart to make this a lot easier.
ooh,
You get him out of the way now.
We're just like, maybe
Wait,
the shell. Maybe the
is
shell is the
this
best meat.
Huh?
A nature check. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna...
Yeah, nature check to determine what the best meat of a turtle-like creature is.
I mean, what about loot? Did we get something from this thing?
Oh, I should know. I'll know. Right?
Corey, you want to try?
Rolling nature.
Yeah.
Yep. Give me a sec. First,
Yeah, I saw that coming.
well, of course.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Okay,
That's a
so
waste.
Farina, you have no idea. The only other turtle you've seen besides the dragon turtle is Leo.
And my brothers that they kidnapped. Don't forget.
Leo, somehow you don't know.
Well, I'm not a cannibal, so obviously.
Yeah. Sachi, May, and Kor, you've heard that the best part of the turtle, as far as the meat goes, is the point where the fins meet the main body. That's where you find the most meat on a turtle.
That will be all the muscle meat.
Can we cut this fuck open and get the gold out of his stomach? I'm sure he has more than just Turtle Boy's 100.
Yeah. Well, you can do that while I'm fashion or kind of making that makeshift cart.
Oh, okay.
Can we loot anything else from this?
You can
Yeah,
if
it's
you
not
want to.
like
That's a survival check if anybody wants to make that.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
so
that's right.
Core, Core, are you making a cart? You said
Yep.
with what material?
Maybe I'll use my. Well, I assume that there's trees nearby.
Okay, yeah. I'll say
Fine.
that you can go find some trees and start cutting them down.
Yeah. On top of that, it's like I can also use my channel divinity to fashion pieces for it. So
Yeah. All right.
Okay, maybe you can help me really quick. Just what's that one spell? I remember reading somewhere where it's like you can make something like as light as a feather. Is that a spell, or am I just like?
There's
you're thinking of
technically
Featherfall.
and I don't think you get that.
Who gets-
Featherfall is a spell that like lightens somebody's fall. It doesn't really lessen their weight. Well, there's also reduce, but it only lasts for a minute.
Oh,
Yeah, that's kind of the issue with the spell. It doesn't last very long. Really good.
Yeah.
Well, the enlarged portion is better, but
And we can also use it just to help put it onto the card. So
yep. So okay, so Farina and Sachi are climbing onto this So are you guys trying to get the meat, or are you trying to get? Are you trying to loot it?
I want to loot it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you wanting? Are you wanting like parts of it outside, or are you wanting to try to get that gold that Leo that it ate?
Leo's
It's
not
in
concerned
there.
about the
We're
gold. It's
looking for
100 gold. He doesn't care.
I mean, I'm just looking for like, anything really, anything that could be. That's not meat that could be useful.
So it probably the strongest thing would probably be its shell. That shell could be, if you were able to cut off all that shell with how big the shell is, you could probably use that to make some. You could either make some armor or sell it and probably get a good portion. The problem is it's
there you
big.
go. There you go, May. There's your full plate armor that's not metal.
Yay!
I mean, we could do that.
Baby turtle, baby turtle armor.
No, actually, no. It's
Dragon
against
turtle.
me. Not a baby.
Just remember it's dragon turtle.
But yeah.
Or if you want to, it's the baby that tried to murder you.
That's gonna probably be the best thing besides the meat for a baby. If you got a bigger one, there would be more.
Hypothetically, if I did have turtle armor, what would that AC be?
So it would depend on the type.
Yours would probably be close to hot than actually the shell. So
yeah, I would assume that you would have to. I'm trying to remember. Let me look at what armor proficiencies bards get, because I don't know if you can wear anything made of this stuff.
Bullshit.
They don't get medium.
They don't get medium? It's so weird.
No.
Yeah, you don't.
Almost. They only get light, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately, because you are a bard, you only get light armor, and the only types of armor that you could only get leather, padded, or studded leather.
You could probably make it, or some of the more subtle stuff like right around the fins and everything. You could probably make stuff leather around it.
Sachi, you hit. You stabbed it, now it's bleeding some more.
Wait a minute, save that blood, save that blood!
So Sachi,
you could probably get a master leather worker to make you some stud leather armor of it.
He had. I mean, you have stud. I think you have like plus. I think you have special. I think you have studded leather already.
Did I? I didn't think I did.
Let me look, because I'm pretty sure I gave you all upgrades to armor a long time ago.
Long time ago, Gavin.
Well, yeah.
Did
I?
I has my Metora. As much as I'd like to get those shells on me, the gleam metal is just so much more superior than the
I could have
flesh.
sworn I gave you upgraded. It doesn't look like you added it.
Well, that would explain that, wouldn't it?
That's not my fault. You're supposed to be paying attention to this stuff.
So what would that? So what does that put my DT or my AC at then?
Okay, so let's try to figure that out. Okay, so currently you have a 16.
Which is disgusting.
You have. I think he's still just using his leather
Yeah,
armor.
you have you should have, yeah, no, I'm gonna add it because I remember what I gave you. You have plus
Yes.
1 studded leather.
So 17.
That'd be probably 18.
Plus 1 studded leather is, so studded leather starts at 12 and add your dex, but you have a plus 3, so that gets you to 15. You add, you get that plus 1, so it gets you to 16.
So I'm at the exact same spot.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
cool.
because that's,
So you added it. You just didn't write it down.
yeah. I gave it to, because I remembered Farina, because Farina, I know, because I could probably look at Farina's sheet, and I know that I gave her higher armor some time ago.
Listen, Farina also has like 13,000 fucking coins. All right, it's all whack.
Well, Farina
What
also
is-
has,
Where's the armor listed though?
Hmm?
Where is the armor listed? Like which specific
it
one?
should
you
be
have?
under your, it should be under your equipment, but it looks like you forgot to write it down too.
I think you gaslit yourself.
Just in
thinking you to us.
item names.
All right, so 12 plus 6 would be 8. Okay, yeah, you also have plus 1 studded. Because based on your just based on your AC. Okay, we fixed that. And then there we go. Solved that. All right, so are you guys wanting to cut into this thing and get the meat and get some of the
Oh,
shell?
no, we can easily bring it back. Like I said, bring it.
I mean, we could
get out
take
to
some to
a
the
cart.
village as well, like the turtle village, Leo's village.
I mean, we could, but can we get more money off of it selling it instead of just simply giving it away?
I mean, I don't think
They're a
the village
fishing
will
village.
last
They don't like
long.
turtle. They like fish.
It's pretty out of the way. Like, who gonna sell it?
Let's just give it to the orcs.
Well,
Cook
if we
it up
take, if
and
we
be
just
done
take
with
our
it.
few pieces, I think the corpse will be here
We,
in a
we,
couple
we,
hours.
we can take a
Still.
third of it to the orc, third of it to
We can
the
just tell the
village,
orcs if they want more.
and-
Here's where it is. Go get it.
Does eating turtle meat do anything? Like, does that help with anything? Like,
Yeah, it offends
or is
Leo.
I mean, he just killed a. You know?
It will not give you any benefits.
Okay.
No.
So he just wanted just to eat it.
They just want it. He likes to eat turtle. He likes to eat dragon turtle.
Okay.
I mean, I want to eat it.
I mean, you guys also could like go back to the village, get help, and then people could help you bring it back.
Why
or
don't
you
we
guys-
just make it here?
I mean, you also
just
could
make
all
a
just
pot of
carry. I think like with all 5 of you carrying it, you could carry it back to the town.
Let's just do that then.
That's why I'm making the cart, so it makes it even easier for us.
Well, we just
Okay.
make it like a fire and cook it here.
Because they don't have
None of us
microwave to
can
reheat
cook.
their food.
that's part of our problem as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. None of you can. You
Oh,
better
right.
hope that your chefs get back.
Theoretically,
Oh yeah,
should
we
be.
sent them off, didn't we?
I'm sure
I
someone
know
in
you
town
sent
knows
them
how to cook.
off.
Yeah, but when they get back, we're still gonna have
Yeah,
like a day
they'll be
left.
back in time.
You say that.
Should
Or
be back for the
someone in
day.
town will know how to
Right.
cook. That's fine.
All
Either
right.
way,
Well,
I'll be once we do the long rest, I'll be sending off that sending spell, and just because I'm going to be kind to Gavin, I'll only increase it to 35.
That's fair. That's fair.
35.
You see, I am a kind PC.
Yeah,
I'm not having you 50 dice.
say thank you, Gavin.
Anyways, you guys,
I'm
after
offended.
it takes you probably takes you a few hours to build a cart that is big enough to carry and strong enough to carry this thing, because you're working kind of with the stuff around you and kind
I
of
disagree.
whatever you have on hand. Well, okay, let's look at the Oh yeah, you do have fabricate now, but I don't think you can build something that big. Hang on. You can fabricate a large or small object. You can't. A large object is not going to carry this thing. It's too big.
At the same time, I can use it, or I can basically use that as, say, the most important part of it, and then just use my actual skills as well as
It will still
artist's
take
blessing
you.
to take care of the rest. It'll take me about a half hour.
It will take you several hours. Because it's gonna. Well, because the channel divinity takes an hour by itself.
Oh fuck, stupid thing. That's right.
What was
Fine,
that
I'll
about
make
only
this like
taking half an hour?
Fine, then I'll just make a nice simple sled.
Are you guys doing anything while Core is working?
Leo has run out of patience and is running back to the village and getting help.
Okay, Core, Leo, you probably get back, by the time you get back with some help, Core is just finishing that cart.
Perfect timing.
Yep, now we can have the slaves take care of it.
Yeah, you slave.
Who you calling slaves?
Well, that's what the green-skinned meatbags called you. Is that a wrong terminology for you?
They look at you, Leo.
He's talking about the orcs. He's just socially awkward. Just ignore him.
I'm thinking maybe we should just head back and let them deal with their own
No,
mess.
he means the turquoise skins because he doesn't recognize skin color because he's racist. Don't worry about it.
Roll a deception check.
I'm not wrong. I was gonna roll deception. I'm just telling the truth.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh
Core
well,
does have
I actually rolled surprisingly high, but it's not high enough. I rolled a 19 on the die, but it's a NPC, it's a villager. They don't get any benefits. They don't have any proficiencies.
But I mean, he's not wrong. Core is actually quite racist.
Can't believe the robot is more racist than the Tor. Who part of his character is the fact that he is racist.
If it's not made of metal, it's automatically inferior.
so 40% of our group is racist.
Yeah,
That's good.
you're gonna get canceled.
That's alright.
Hey, I respect the meatbags that try to actually be like metal, like May.
Leo's
She
a
wears lots of
casual
metal.
racist.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Leo's a sizes.
Leo has become slightly less so as we've gone on.
That's true. You have been getting a lot more. Core has gotten worse. I honestly, that is the truth. I feel like Core. I feel like
doesn't have much respect for anybody.
I feel like as far as character development has gone, the others have gotten more, and then Core has just gotten more immoral.
Corrupted Core.
Which is weird to think that, honestly.
It's development, just in a different sort of way.
I mean, because like Sachi and Leo both wanted to negotiate. Core was negotiating, but also was okay. Also came up with the idea of dropping barrels of oil on them. Anyways,
Well, We were hired to clear out the village. I mean, what faster way would there be to?
Anyways,
We haven't genocided a village in a while.
But we failed on our last attempt, which we still have to go back at some point.
We do.
all right. So, you guys, it takes you guys another probably about 10 minutes to lift this thing onto the cart and get it kind of strapped
Nope.
on.
That's why we have shrink item or reduce. We reduce it and then put it on there. It'll re-enlarge, and that's
Fine. It takes you 5 minutes.
Wait.
You still have to strap it in.
There we go.
So
Bam.
All right. So, you guys get to push.
Yay.
It will
Yeah.
take you guys. It will take you guys probably about. It's usually half an hour's walk, so I will say pushing this, it will take 5 minutes.
My back. The back.
That's fine.
I don't know if I can help. Oh, I'll just walk next to the cart while you guys do it.
Sachi just kind of walks to the side.
very well.
As Core is like pushing and Leo is which is funny because
Oh,
I
no,
think
we're
Leo
not. I'm pulling. I basically attach chains to the front, and I'm just dragging it.
Yep, you've become a pack mule.
Oh.
It's useful.
We
material.
snaw. That's what horses say, right? We snaw.
Beast, yes. I read
There's-
Animal Farm, that's what they say.
I've never actually read Animal Farm.
That's okay.
I've only read 1984.
I haven't read that.
That one's good.
You only read fucking fan fiction, Gavin.
No, I read other books. I just haven't read in a while, and those were just books that they didn't have us read.
You didn't read what?
1984 or Animal.
It's a good one. 1984 gets a bit boring, but Animal Farm is great.
But eventually, you guys get back to Wake's Rest. And everybody and I will say at this point, you are all kind of exhausted. Not so much Core because you're a robot, but it's at this point it's definitely in the afternoon. It's not evening yet, but you guys are kind of fighting this thing and then pushing it has kind of worn you guys a bit out.
Is there like an inn in this little fishing town?
No.
No inn, okay.
So you guys could stay with. You guys have been staying with Leo's dad.
Except for
Yeah,
me.
we have to.
Except for
Yeah,
me. She's not welcome. Don't forget.
Whoa.
And you guys don't. Well, May had been staying on the ship, but now she doesn't have that option.
Oh, she better find an option.
All right. I'll say before we go into the next part, let's go ahead and get those potions rolled because that's gonna take a bit. All right, Core, go ahead and roll your D100s.
Oh, nice one.
All right. Let's see.
How many more dragon eggs are we gonna get in this group?
We'll see.
Did you get 35? Like what?
Okay, let's see. 25.
Yep. I cast sending to get another 50. Half of less 15.
25 I
Alright.
play is the bubble tea because I have one of them.
Yep, you have the bubble tea. That's the bubble tea potion.
that
Alright.
54 is a potion that the drinker grows horns or antlers for the next give me a sec. I gotta roll how long? 1 hour.
Kind of want that one.
Kind of want that one if I can do anything with it.
44 gives you resistance to necrotic damage for 24 hours.
Pretty good.
Mhm.
37 gives you resistance to fire damage for 24 hours. I will go ahead and say because that does not stack with your resistance to fire, so you don't get double resistance.
Boo.
That was 37.
Yep.
Boo.
89. Everyone the drinker hears for the next hour sounds like their mother or father.
Great place.
At
All
my
the time.
at specific, and I have in parentheses at my discretion.
Oh, that's really good.
So if Core drank it, everybody would sound like Frank Flask.
Oh, beautiful.
I would be basically isolating myself.
41 gives you resistance to acid damage for 24 hours.
Okay.
26, the drinker experiences a very vivid daydream from his or her childhood.
Oh.
Sounds sweet.
Oh, you were really close to the dragon egg with 9, but you weren't there. 29, this is a body swap potion that lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, that was fun.
42, you get resistance to thunder damage for 24 hours. You got a lot of the resistance ones so far. 55, your fingertips swell to the size of plums. Any activity that requires the use of your fingers requires a -2 dex check. This effect fades after 1d4 hours. I'll roll that. 2 hours. Let me know when you're ready for the next one, because I know that one though.
Yep, I'm good.
All right, 34. You get Barbarian Rage for a minute.
Is there one that makes something very light? Their potion
You're kind of
Let's
you're
get
kind
to
of
that.
stuck on that, aren't you?
Yeah.
97. 97. You get it's one of the stat increase ones. Your intelligence stat increases by 1 permanently.
Ooh,
And I'll,
Really good.
that's so nice.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Nice,
I'm gonna go ahead.
except I have an even for an intelligence score.
I'll go ahead and do 96 since here on the thing. That's the strength stat increase by 1.
Oh.
Acceptable.
Let's see, 73. A potion of hurting. The user takes 2d4 plus 4 points of damage.
Ouch.
So it's basically the opposite of a potion of healing.
I want to give that to an enemy.
61. The drinker always knows the exact time for the next 2 hours.
That's a big one.
Seventy.
Huge.
75. The user's speed is doubled until after a long rest. So if you gave it to Leo, he would be really moving.
6 attacks per turn.
I'm sorry, which one was that?
That one was 75.
25.
13.
Wait.
You hover 4 inches above the ground for 6 hours.
Ooh.
35. Gives you water breathing for. Hang on, I gotta roll this again. 4 hours, but you lose the ability to breathe air for that duration.
It's a useful poison.
6. 6 causes the drinker to grow unicorn horn 1 hour.
Nice.
You're the Banana King, Charlie. You're the Banana King.
I remember that.
45, you get psychic resistance for 20 hours. One, you can for the next hour you can you can only speak a random language.
Okay.
That would have been helpful.
Maybe 6 was the strength.
I mean, random. It's keyword.
84, the user's body glows, and the user has the ability to cast the light cantrip for the next 4 hours. I already did 96. I am shocked you did not get... Oh, wait, no, you did get a repeat, because you got 255s. 84. Oh, wait, no, I just did 84. 50. All of your teeth fall out. They grow back over the course of an hour.
Perfect.
So if you're fighting something with teeth...
Love that.
71. Funny enough, the user grows fangs that do 1d4 damage on a bite attack.
4 damage.
42 is a repeat because you got one. Oh, you got another one. 78. The user becomes colorblind for the next 4 hours.
And cure is racism.
Yay, racism's no more.
That is actually no, that doesn't work with Core. He doesn't care what color you are. He cares what you're made out of.
83. The user's skin takes on a skin burn, becomes very sensitive to pain. 4 hours. Any physical damage they take is doubled. So basically, any bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage they're basically vulnerable.
Ooh.
That was 80. 83. 33. Tastes like your favorite dessert and gives you the benefits of a full day's of rations. So, for Core, it would taste like ale.
Mm-hmm.
19. You gain true sight at a range of 30 feet. 4 hours. 10. 10 is basically just Coca-Cola. It has no other addition. So, the description says a dark brown bubbly potion. In actuality, this potion is cola. It has no additional effects other than taste.
Nice.
0.
17. Whenever you speak, you bark like a dog for the next 2 hours. 91. What does that one do? Oh, the user gains the ability to cast Find Familiar once. The familiar disappears if knocked out.
Yay, more animals.
Find familiar?
Find Familiar, yes. It is a spell that basically allows you to... That's a spirit. It's how Farina got her raven.
Oh, I see.
Alright.
12. Drinking it allows the player to read any other person's thoughts within 30 feet for the next hour.
That's dangerous.
Oh, am I not? Oh, I didn't realize that my laptop was not plugged in.
That shouldn't be an issue.
7. You grow a thick ginger beard that grows down to your feet. You have disadvantage on dexterity checks and saves for the duration. It disappears after an hour. it will grow back if shaved too early.
That's cool.
I had a lot of fun making this list. Oh yeah, and 55 is a repeat. So yeah, that's all of them. All right,
Not done yet.
Marina.
It's my turn.
Yep. Another 20. I knew this was gonna take some time. We're still early in the session though, so I think we. All right, here we
Oh,
go.
that
got a
was
100.
100.
Oh, you got one. Oh shoot, you got 99 and one. Those are both like some of the better ones. You did
Ooh.
not get. I can already tell you did not get the dragon potion though. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, 30. The drinker becomes extremely physically attractive.
I already am.
2 hours. I'd say Farina's a 6 out of 10.
Oh.
86. The user gains acid spit for the next 2
Gains what?
hours. Acid spit for the next 2 hours. The damage on that is 1d4. So basically, you can spit acid when you drink that one.
Okay.
All right. 18. The drinker's intelligence score increases by 2 for the next 24 hours. So one of you could actually be smart once.
Yay!
26 is the daydream potion.
Daydream from childhood.
Daydream what though?
Or
It's a vivid daydream from childhood.
Oh, okay.
for core, that could have just simply been 2 days ago.
99. This potion allows your next 3 attacks to be instant critical hits.
Ooh.
Wow. Well, that's really nice.
73 is a potion of hurting. So that's all you really need to write down. I can give you that information if you ever use it.
It's a 2d4 plus 4 damage poison.
Yep. 94. The drinker's constitution that increases by 1 permanently.
Is that permanent?
Yep, permanent.
Yep.
Nice.
23. Oh, I forgot about this one. So, this potion causes the drinker to vomit various dairy products throughout the day, including milk, cheese, ice cream, and yogurt.
Very useful.
I mean, if you're starving, all of a sudden it's like, "Bleh."
7 is the ginger beard. You grow a beard for an hour. Um, 66. The user can speak to animals for the next 24 hours.
Execute order 60.
Oh, I should have made that the potion that just kills you. Oh
How
well.
long did
too
that
late.
last?
24 hours. 72. The user is compelled to tell the truth for the next 3 hours. So basically, if you guys are interrogating somebody, that's a good one to use.
Would have been good for that robot guy back in Mechanist.
We succeeded.
44 gives you resistance to necrotic damage for 24 hours. Uh, 13, you hover 4 inches above the ground for 5 hours.
Okay.
16. You grow an extra toe on each foot. And that one is
Yeah.
permanent. Yep, it's permanent.
Give that one to Core.
He can have it if he wants to.
If Core doesn't have toes, how does that work for him?
We'll find out if he drinks it. I'll have to think on that.
I'd probably just be grow one toe on each foot.
76. User turn baby for 1 hour.
Aw.
All right, 100 is the potion of invulnerability for the next
Oh
minute.
yeah. Oh yeah, we got that back.
Oh, okay.
You used it and then got it back. I'm kind of mad about that. Oh, you got a repeat. That 23 is a repeat of the dairy vomit. 46. You turn to stone for 10 minutes.
Come.
So, and if somebody breaks you apart, you do die.
I mean, if you break off their arm, you're not technically going to die. You just are armless.
61. 61. The drinker always knows the exact time for the next 24 hours.
I'm glad we have 2 of those.
93. The drinker's wisdom stat increases by 1.
Really good.
And that's it.
Yep.
So, no more potions for right now.
Well, obviously, I'm using two of them right now.
Hmm?
The wisdom and the con.
Well, they're not back
well,
yet,
actually-
right?
You guys don't have the potions yet. Remember that. Yeah, I'm giving you because they're.
I'll trade you the intelligence for the wisdom.
It
You have
would
an
give
odd-
you.
You have an
Yeah.
odd number on. You have an
Yeah,
odd
you have
number
an
on
odd number.
intelligence. I have an odd number in wisdom.
Oh, you're gonna. That gives you a 22, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
No.
Let's trade.
Does it?
Deal. Deal. Let's see here. Which one was the intelligence? 97?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Well, it's not like I'm getting. It's not like I'm using it for healing or anything like that. So my wisdom isn't. My wisdom's fortitude.
Honestly, you kind of need it because you can't hit anything, anyways.
Exactly. I'm just becoming more wise in the ways of understanding the difference between mechanized and lesser.
Core gets a 30, and Core gets to have a 30 wisdom, and then suddenly.
But yeah, well, we'll trade when we get those potions. No problem.
All right.
Actually, I'll just write it down right now anyway. So you want the wisdom one?
Yep. And I'll give you the intelligence, making you even smarter.
Yep, because that'll get you to an 18. Now I need eventually you guys go to sleep that night.
So long rest.
A short rest or a long rest?
Long rest. But
But really hit points go away.
Oh.
yeah, you're unfortunately the long rest gets rid of temporary HP. Sorry.
Bullshit.
Let me see. Which one was it?
That was a nice rest. I got all my energy back.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
Actually, I think I already have a bite attack. So if I drink that thing that makes me grow faint, so I grow a second.
Either that or your bite attack would become stronger.
Yeah, I could be real with that one. I was having the image of Select with the Sky Dragon for a second.
Alright. Leo,
Yes.
you go to sleep that night. And you find yourself floating. Just in a white void. And you see kind of... This is not the kind of music I want. That kind of got a little too... I was looking for, is it this one?
Music's pretty low. I can hear too much.
Here it is. This is the music I was looking for.
Didn't do anything.
How did cards get on the screen? Who put cards on there?
I know what you're looking at. I see the old map from Omega House and all that stuff.
I know,
Yeah.
somebody... Sachi?
I didn't. It was just an option. I didn't know it would do that. There. I don't know how to get
Good.
rid of the 7.
I don't either.
I
Dang
put
it, Kevin.
Stop stealing my cards, Allie.
Or what?
Okay, guys, get rid of the cards.
I don't know how. I just saw it.
Oh, God. How do I turn off the cards?
Aw. I still see the 4.
I have 8 now.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna have to ignore this because I don't know how to get rid of it. This is
We can
dumb.
all play games of hearts in game.
Alright, Leo. You find yourself floating in a white void.
I'm stealing everyone's cards. Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm about to mute you all. Oh, I can mute you guys. Good to know. I won't do it yet, but Leo.
Floating in the white void.
Yes. So, and you start to see small like screens with you see kind of that more modern world you saw that one time in the images on Zachi's phone. But then you see more and more of different images, different environments, different creatures. You even see one that shows you and your companions.
Ah,
And they're just everywhere. All around you.
I probably think I'm dead. Or I died in my sleep right now.
Oh, you didn't die just yet. Well, not again anyway.
Dang it.
You see, kind of sitting in this very comfortable looking chair, this kind of purple figure, like, you can't tell if it's a human or anything like that. It kind of has that shape, but it's just a purple man just kind of sitting in this chair, kind of wearing this nice dark purple suit. And he kind of he doesn't have eyes, which is weird to you, but you can feel him kind of looking at you. So, it's good to meet you, Leo.
And who are you?
Oh, we talked before. You can call me the subscriber. I'm the one who texted you on Sachi's phone.
Yes, and that was a good conversation. I died, and it was very close to coming to your world. And they brought me back.
Hi. Ah, yes. I'm sorry that that didn't happen, but perhaps I can maybe help give you a little bit of help.
Make things make sense. Show me the way.
Well, see, I can't. I'm not going to kill you. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. No, I think it'd be more useful if I could offer you. You all have been having a bit of a hard time with some of the threats recently. I mean, you died for a moment there.
I did.
And now you've got those orcs to deal with.
Glad that you're watching still.
Oh, I watch many worlds. Yours is very interesting. I've been watching ever since I first saw Sachi. It's been a while. And well, see, Sachi's original show, the first season, kind of abruptly, so I thought she deserved another.
You can
So,
hope so.
I put her in your world.
Does Sachi know that she came from a different world?
She doesn't quite remember. See, knowing about different worlds, it can be a little bit of a brain buster, in that your brain might actually explode.
That explains why her mother was a cat and her dad was a human.
Oh, that was more just weirdness. I don't know why she became a cat girl. It was weird, but interesting. But I love watching her streams, and through those streams, I got to know you. And on one of the screens, like that kind of just gets closer to you both, it's showing Sachi doing one of her streams and you see the rest of you fighting in the background. You guys are fighting that dragon, that mechanical dragon. So much fun. Now, the only thing is, you did find out a little bit about other worlds, and that could be a little dangerous unless I open your mind just a little bit to make it a little bit easier for you to take that. And in return, you get some new powers.
New useful powers?
Oh, yes, I think so. The only thing I ask is that you continue to keep things interesting for me. I like to be entertained, and, well, if I'm not entertained, I change the channel. And, well, that means your show won't be going on anymore after that.
Well, you say we've been entertaining so far. I don't see that stopping.
Well, see that it continues. So, it's entirely up to you. Now, you can choose to accept these powers, and make a deal with me, or I can send you back to your world and you'll forget all about this.
Yeah, we've had our conversation. I'm entertained and intrigued as well.
Okay. And he holds out his hand.
High five.
You know what? That works. I was usually it goes on a handshake, but all right. And you kind of feel a pulse in your body that starts inward and kind of pushes out, and you can feel kind of your brain is tingling. And if you ever need to talk, feel free to talk. Here, let me give you. Oh, right. You don't have. Let me give you something. And he pulls out. He pulls out a device that looks very similar to Sachi's arcane smartphone. This is your device. You can use it to cast your spells. And you can talk with me if you need to.
Do you need to teach me to use it, or am I just going to know how to use it when I get out there?
Oh, yeah. Here. The deal basically gives you the memories on how to use it. Also, I will give you one more thing. Just as a free gift. Because honestly, you're so intriguing, and you don't even know the half of it. Well, and so, with this gift, I'll let you get back to dreaming. And the image, the void fades, but a vision starts to fill your head. You see a small village that, not unlike Wake's Rest, but a different village. It's on fire. You see people screaming, people running, and you realize your point of view is in somebody carrying you. It looked like a female turtle is carrying you, and a few other turtles. And you kind of look, you're kind of up to where you can see behind her shoulder, and you see people in black cloaks, and a symbol on their chest resembling a raven. And they're going around and they're stabbing people. And at some point they come after the woman, and you and the others fall over. While they all kind of stick together, you start rolling down a hill away from them. And you just feel sad for some reason. Just more sad than you've ever felt. And it's after that you wake up.
Do I recognize what was in my vision?
Roll me a history check.
No.
I'll give you advantage.
Still no.
It gets worse.
You don't recognize the people in the vision, but you do I will give you that you recognize the symbol because you see it every day. It is the same symbol as on Fareem's. Shut up. Shut up, Char. That's a good movie.
Yeah, but
Like you can't get on you can't say that Kung Fu Panda 2 was not a
no. I agree.
I don't think I've watched that one.
You what? Oh,
Yeah, I think I've only ever watched the first one.
the
Yeah.
second one's I think is the best one.
Oh.
Gavin, have you
Yeah,
ever
they say
seen?
about Toy Story too.
Have you ever seen
Kevin?
Princess Tutu, Gavin?
No, I have not. I know what you're talking. I know what it is, but I've never.
Your little subscriber person is like to the T. It's like the encapsulates to like the main antagonist of the anime is.
Oh, interesting. I might have to look at that.
I didn't picture the posh British accent from my master.
But yeah, you wake up. And you feel different, and you look in your hand, and you see the phone.
I want to keep it secret and keep my power secret. From my
Okay.
friends.
Until the time comes.
Exactly.
Didn't realize my character was that I died. I like in the and I spawned here apparently.
I hinted at it before. You got isekai.
Yeah, you got hit by the truck.
You met up with Truck-kun.
Raccoon.
Your season, the first season of the Sach. So he gave you a second.
Oh, that's good. I wasn't canceled.
You were canceled for a bit. You almost became
Wow.
Firefly.
I was just I was on a hiatus.
You were Family Guy.
Did you know that the origin of Truck-kun is like tied with the creator of the Pokemon anime?
Wait, really?
Yeah, it was one of his old shows that he worked on. Where what happened was it was like a magical girl show, right? And the toys weren't selling or something. and he just decided to like kill off the character by having a little girl get hit by a truck. So
Huh.
that's that's like one of the possible inspirations for like that trope. Look it up. I think
When I speak telepathically, do they automatically know that it's me speaking, or can I like disguise it or hide it? Or...
Let me look. Because I don't know. Because I think there are certain ones where specifically they know it's you, like sending. Like sending it, they know it's you. But I do not know if warlocks.
It usually is.
It doesn't say that they know it's you, so I would say that it doesn't. I would say no. Maybe I might have those that know you best, so your fellow players would maybe roll a history check to determine to know if it's you or not, or insight. But I would say most people probably wouldn't know it's you, unless you indicated that it was you.
Makes sense.
But yeah, for sake of brevity, you guys, another couple days pass. You guys kind of just spend some time planning, working in the village, waiting for your ship to come back. And on day 6, you guys look in the sky, and you see your ship.
They came back for us!
Are you surprised?
Oh, I thought those motherfuckers were gonna run away.
They're loyal and we pay them. Of course they're not gonna run away.
And eventually the ship lands, and Sachi, coming out of the ship, you see Clunk and Azalea for the first time in a few months.
Do you remember the voices?
Yeah, I've gotten some notes down.
Okay,
Uh,
And of course, as soon as they're here, Sachi, yay! I finally got them away from everyone else.
all right, what's going on then?
I think it was a more nasally voice.
All right, what's going on then?
No, but it wasn't gravelly.
What did you? Okay, you do the voice then.
Man, what was it? It was like Kermit the Frog, but if he had a cold.
That is not the voice. You know it.
You guys came! You actually you trusted me.
Well, I trust you. Although Clunk wasn't exactly thrilled, because the last time I saw you, you tried to kill me.
Earned the
Well,
bridge,
that's
right?
4 times, actually.
We're not keeping count, Core. I've done a lot of growing
Well,
since
you're
we
not.
last seen each other. I've done a lot of growing since we last seen each other, Clunk. And I realize the error of my ways.
Now I have to ask because I have to ask as the DM. Are you telling the truth right now?
I've had character development.
That doesn't answer my question.
Yes, I'm telling the truth.
Okay.
This is a betrayal of the worst kind.
Once I saw my turtle boy die in front of my eyes, I knew things had to change.
So
I knew
just-
I had to change.
Just scribble something in my notepad.
So thank you for showing up, Clunk, and other person whose name I always forget.
Azalea.
Azalea, that's what I said.
All right. Well, fine. I'll trust you. But so what's going on exactly? I heard something about orcs.
an orc encampment not too far from here. And they're raiding this poor little fishing village.
So what exactly is the plan?
Option A is to cook him a nice turtle
Well,
dragon
actually, we
meal.
don't need you anymore.
No, we might.
Because this could still go south
Oh.
very quickly.
While he's dealing with that, I'm going to go check on the couple barrels of oil that we had them buy.
Yeah, you see, rolling that kind of actually, like, you climb onto the ship and you see Callista there with 3 barrels.
Ah, very good. You shall make,
So
perfect,
you
you shall
wanted
make
the-
a wonderful one.
Now you do realize that if you're trying to like just drop them, it's kind of hard to aim these things.
So you don't
Yeah,
have
just
to
fly a
aim.
little low.
I'm sorry.
As long
2
as you
people
fly a
talking
little
about-
low, you'll be fine. And besides, if we miss by a few 100 feet or so, we just light the forest on fire. The forest catches fire, and then the camp catches fire. So it all feeds out.
Wouldn't that affect the village too?
Village? Oh, right, village.
I don't think Core cares about that.
People.
Mechanical.
To be fair, our contract is to make the orc encampment move. It does have to save the village.
That is a
Yeah,
good
but if you kill the village, you won't get paid.
I mean, the village is still alive. It's just because it burnt down doesn't mean the people are dead.
But you don't get paid until the orcs are taken care of. And if you kill the village before you finish dealing with the orcs, then you don't get paid.
As long as the mayor's still alive.
I don't think he would kill you. I don't think he would pay you for destroying his village.
Well, if everybody else
Yeah.
is dead,
Think
he's
of all the
gonna stop us.
He would pay 4. He'd pay everyone else. See, it's perfect.
True.
I think the less deaths, the better.
Anywho,
So let's go ahead and decide we'll let you guys talk in character. What is the plan?
Cook this fucking turtle dragon.
Yes, we see if our chefs can make a good meal, or see if there's somebody in town who knows more about cooking sea creatures.
Okay.
Let's see who makes the
We're
best.
definitely not giving the whole thing to the orcs.
We're gonna have a cooking show, basically, for a moment.
Tech Stone Spicer versus the other one.
Yeah, because let me see. I've got a list. Members. Nope, that's their stats. There it is. I've got so many different notes. Nikki Quickfoot, who is a satyr, and Tex Stone Spicer, a dwarf. You see Tex and Nikki walk off the deck and see this large dragon turtle. Tex kind of rubs his hands together. I don't think Clay's ever cooked something like this.
Clay! Piece of shit!
I'm gonna make something real good out of this.
I'm putting my entire trust in you, Tech Stone Spicer.
I got you. I won't let you down.
well, you were trying to impress the palate of a even more primitive turquoise skinned human. I don't think you'll have to worry too much. Of course,
The
you can
mayor
also
kind
feed some of it to the cat.
the mayor kind of is kind of nearby. Didn't you say that their chief was kind of intelligent, though?
Bit,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, what's the issue?
You said specifically he said succulent. That's a big word for an orc.
And so he apparently was able to pick up a dictionary and was able to read a few.
I'm just saying, don't underestimate the guy.
We'll have
And that's why we have
we'll
meat.
give him his
Besides
meat
have lots of
and
giant barrels.
we'll give him his meat and we'll make backup plans.
Each of our chefs can make their best dish with it, and our local fisherman chef, whoever he may be, can make a dish, and we'll let the orc pick which one he likes the best.
Look, we don't cook the meat because who knows how we want.
We'll bring a raw piece on a plate too, and he can decide that if he wants that too.
Until repose. Oh yeah,
Can't let
it's
the
been a
people
few
bad.
days. Are you wanting to basically say that you a few days ago?
Yeah, well, obviously. Basically, as soon as I'm able to, that general pose was going up.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Basically keeps the meat from going bad for a bit. And it also, if, like, let's say one of you guys died and you guys missed the revivify piece, it would prevent your corpse from getting gross and prevent you from becoming undead for 10 days.
That's a good point.
Until you
reminds
could
me.
get a way to revive.
That reminds me, one of those anime dead.
Animate dead? That's a third level.
Okay,
Ooh.
good.
Wait, I can do that?
No, no.
Oh, wait. No, wait, it's only humanoid. Alright, we need to go for that.
Okay,
fire.
so technically yes, but I'm going to tell you this as far as just as far as the life domain as clerics go. Usually they're very against necromancers and bringing back the dead in that way.
As far as core is concerned, they're all inferior because they're not made of metal.
I mean, I brought Leo back.
You brought Leo
Okay.
back with Revivify. That's a little bit different than making him a zombie.
Oh.
It
What if I
starts
do
with just a few zombies, and then you become a lich, and you have a whole zombie army. Well, actually, no. First, you become a necromancer, lich, so you become immortal.
Actually, yeah, how that'd be actually a good question. What would happen if Core became a lich?
If Core became a lich, I don't think that would do much for you. Because you technically can't really, like, you can die, but, like, unless, so long as you keep yourself up to date, you're practically immortal.
Yes,
What
but
if
that would
I
make
became
me probably
corrupted?
more immortal.
What if I
I'm-
became corrupted? Can I have my zombie?
You'd probably lose your domain.
You would
Oh.
probably lose your You would probably have to switch to a. You'd probably have to switch to the death domain.
Ooh.
Oh.
And become a death cleric.
That's where they kill all the babies.
No.
And
Still have
we
more.
would, and your alignment would probably be very different.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Tex and Nikki and a few other chefs from the village start to get to work on the dragon turtle. They getting some help, they cut open the shell and start scooping out the meat and just start they start cooking it on a they have to basically make this large bonfire and kind of put a rotisserie to where they're just rotating it every so often. It takes a little bit of time for them to put the whole mechanical stuff, all of that together, just to put this thing up. And I imagine would help.
Probably.
As well as the other artificers being in Thalia. And I will say this takes pretty much the entire day 6 to cook this thing because it is so big and putting all the stuff together.
We just have to cook enough of it to get to that perfect little beast.
Well, you don't know how much he can eat, so that's the issue.
I can guarantee you he's probably not going to be able to eat 3,000 pounds of meat.
But I would say around evening time that day, you guys all get a chance to kind of sit down together. Everybody's kind of having multiple bonfires up and eating kind of a nice meal together.
Hmm.
Because the dragon turtle meat, like, there's enough to have some extra to serve the rest of the village. So you guys are all served some dragon turtle if you want to partake of it. Leo, your father Splinter kind of looks at it and is like, I don't think I'll eat this turtle meat.
Because you're afraid.
It's more out of respect for you.
I mean, it's a turtle dragon. It's not really a turtle.
I know, but you're kind of similar.
Yeah, it's like a second cousin at least.
Hey, that's racist. Are you saying all turtles look the same to you?
As the one of the ones who rolled a
Turtle.
20 nature check on that. Technically, it's actually closer to. Actually, it's actually closer to Jade than it is the turtle, or closer related to Jade than it is the turtle.
So let's put
So
Jade
you
on
are
fire.
free to eat from the scale thing, just as long as you don't eat Jade.
Eat Jade.
Jade's not
Crack
for
your
eating.
teeth.
Jade is not for eating.
We here at the Tortoise in the Forest do not condone the eating of jade,
Don't we though?
but we do find it highly.
Turtles. We respect all.
What about? Are any of you eating the dragon turtle meat?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat that shit.
It's very. It tastes like chicken, honestly.
Why didn't we just give that orc fuck chicken then? He wouldn't have known the difference.
Well, it's very juicy. It's like very
Juicy chicken.
juicy chicken. It's like if you go to like a real chicken place, like not like any fast food chicken where it's dry. It's like that really juicy chicken that drips down your chin.
We should. We never cooked those demon chickens, did we?
No,
we did not.
you did. I don't think you took any.
We didn't. We should have. But we still have to go back there at some point, so promise.
You can certainly try. So the consequences of your actions, that will be coming
What?
at some point soon.
What's wrong with
My
genocide?
my actions were simply standing there. Their actions were suicidal.
But yeah,
How many times do I need to repeat myself?
but I will let you guys discuss what you guys want to discuss over the meal.
Could be the last meal we all eat together, friends.
So you
Maybe
guys have
Are you
we
going
have the
somewhere?
first. I guess I'm not sure where the cat is going.
Well, we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I mean, the orcs, they say they want this, but what if they betray us?
Well,
If
then
they
we
do-
kill them.
But that orc leader, I don't know. I'm not even sure Turtle Boy could take him down. And Turtle Boy's the strongest person in the world.
Stop being stupid, Sachi.
I'm just a little worried is all.
What's there to be worried about? He is a perfectly reasonable orc chieftain. What isn't
He's
perfectly
smart.
reasonable is... Farina, when was the last time your little raven group committed genocide against the village?
I'm not aware of any genocide.
You should go find out when they stole... How many brothers? I have 3 brothers? 3 turtles. From a fishing village. It almost started to the ground.
Farina, that doesn't sound familiar to you.
Never heard of it.
Next time we stop by your temple place, which is where I think we're going after this. We got some questions to ask.
I mean, you can try, but they're not gonna give you any answers.
We'll see.
The secretive assassin cult, like they're not gonna give you anything. Like, what do you expect?
What if I wanted to be an assassin? Would they take me under their wing?
You're too loud for that, Sajik.
No! Me? I don't think so.
I love them.
You don't have the temperament for it.
But I have my cat-like reflexes.
Yes, but you also you.
That's fair. You know, that's fair.
You're you.
Can't argue that one.
You have to be trained from birth.
A natural
Well, not from
killer.
birth, but pretty close to birth.
Turtle
I
boy,
was.
Have you ever met any turtle, raven, cult people? Whatever your little group members are called. Cultists, I guess.
Farina, yep. You don't remember any turtles. Honestly, Leo was the first you've ever seen.
I don't remember if we discussed this before, Gavin, but
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's in my character sheet. It's okay. So, this is back in character. So, we're the sisters of the whale. That there are no male turtles in the group. Sorry, never heard of such a thing.
We'll find out. We'll go
why are you so
investigate.
interested in this? Why are you so interested in this group now, Turtle Boy? I don't think you've cared at all until now.
Because I've seen things, and I remember things.
Remember things.
From when I was
Childhood
little,
trauma?
before Splinter found me.
Master Splinter, is this true?
He's not here with us. He went back to his house. He's out of here.
Oh, okay. Bye, Master Splinter.
You're like,
I
10,
don't
you're like,
know.
It's just
Sorry, continue.
But yes, the members of my temple are all is an all female group.
our Raven people wore all black cloaks. They burned down a village. I rolled down a hill, and they took my 3 brothers. As far as I remember. But today, or tomorrow, we're going to deal with this orc guy, and we'll sort that out later.
Well,
One problem at a time.
Boy, if we have a
Uh,
daughter, can
and
we
I
make
can-
them assassin?
We already have an amazing child, Sachi. And you don't love it. We're not going to have a second one.
We're not gonna have any mutant children.
Until I get the interesting body parts to make a new one.
You're going to adopt. I am concerned about what. Well, okay, so in D&D, typically, it follows the race of the mother.
Oh.
It's basically Pokemon logic.
We're in the
I
same
mean-
age group.
Sarmistus is cat type.
There are some that become half races, like half elves, half dwarves, half.
What about a
Stuff
third
like that.
cat? What about a
that's
third
scary on
Tabaxi?
a lot action.
It's not that bad.
But like, I would imagine if Leo and Sachi ever did have biological kids, they would probably be Tabaxi by typically. Technically, Sachi's half Tabaxi.
Mhm.
So it would probably be closer to full human.
Interesting.
But okay, if we ever end up going to the temple, You can certainly ask around. But like I said, don't expect any answers.
I'll ask around, but you'll also ask around. And you'll
I never ask around.
use your amazing sneakiness to sneak places and get me information.
I'm not gonna go against my cult.
You're not gonna go against your cult. You're gonna help your new cult. Us.
Okay.
Oh, good work.
No, this arrangement is only one convenience.
We'll see. We'll see.
If I was Astro, I would kill you.
Oh,
That's reassuring.
See, Sachi, this is why I don't make friends. We had that discussion. Man, you know.
Listen,
Don't
this-
worry, there's no contract on you yet.
Oh, see, there's no contract on you yet, Turtle Boy.
That's fine. That's fine. Sachi, hopefully you get the contract first.
Oh,
Frida, how would I put a contract on somebody? Am I allowed to do that with your organization?
We're not a business.
Everyone likes gold. Donations of.
do you see how
No,
Rena has?
You-
Come on.
the orders come from my goddess. So you can take that up with her, I guess.
Bribe the goddess.
I don't need your false gods.
What'd you say?
oh, oh.
I said, mind your business.
what'd
We'll go
you
kill
say?
some fucking orcs tomorrow.
Let's just keep a calm head. Listen, we have a big day tomorrow. We can't be at each other's throats now.
Game. What did you say? Like I didn't quite catch.
Oh,
Ow.
He didn't
I thought you were being your character first.
I
Okay.
thought you were in character.
I said we don't need your damn false gods.
Okay.
It fit perfectly well. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, false gods, you say? Well, like I said, you can take that up with her.
I might. We'll see. I'll remember.
Speaking of which, there's
What you doing? Religion. What you doing?
do I have a new contract?
So if you recall, you have your contract right now is the deserter.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was a proper. Yeah.
That is your current target. The person that basically betrayed the sisters.
So we were going to your
Yeah.
house after Meadows after here anyway.
But
Okay. Well, if it's any reassurance, I already have a contract, so I can't accept another one on you guys yet.
That's fine.
You keep. It's a little worrisome.
No, Sachi, we'll kill Farina first. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Alright.
you left your.
I love everybody.
I mean, we all die. We all gotta die sometime.
True. Turtle Boy died
Yes,
earlier.
at least some of us look forward to it.
I mean, you all have to die sometime. It's one of the many reasons why I don't understand why our meatbags are so willing to accept their mortality.
You wouldn't kill yourself out of grief if we died, Cora?
How can I kill myself? I was not alive in the first place.
Just jump into like a bed of those rust monsters.
I still wouldn't be killing myself. No, I'd rather not deactivate myself that fast. Or in that fashion.
Well, Core doesn't have to worry. He's never gonna get a contract on him because he isn't alive.
Maybe someday he will. Be.
technically he has a soul. So technically he is fair game. And I might do that later.
Well,
Because if anybody out of the group could kill Core, it'd be probably Leo or Farina.
Or such.
Probably.
I think most of you would have a chance. I think May might have the hardest time against Core, but she has some pretty good spells as well.
Oh,
Sorry.
kill.
Um,
That's not the reason why I reanimate.
Revivify, you mean? We're not animating dead.
Yet.
Yeah, well, Farina can't do that unless she multiclasses wizard and becomes a necromancer.
No, I've been looking into this because there is a feat
Oh no.
that doesn't quite give me vibe a reanimator, but
Oh, you guys do have you guys were presented with your potions, so if you two wanted to up those stats, you can.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I will trade with Farina for my wisdom, and she gets her intelligence.
I believe you guys also got a strength potion, so if you want to give that to anybody, that's up to you.
Anyone have
yeah. So this is like a feat that I came across.
What is the feat?
A ritual caster, and while
yeah.
these spells that allows you to learn are only basic, what it says here below is like if you come across a spell in written form, then you can just add it. You can just learn it. So maybe I can still learn higher level spells. Maybe, not quite sure.
So basically, I can tell you how that spell works because my cleric has that in a different game. So basically, you pick a spell list and you basically you get some spells with the ritual tag, and you can now cast spells. And then if you come across any spell books for that class, so a wizard spellbook, if you chose intelligence, you could learn ritual spells from that spell list.
Yep, only rituals.
Yeah, only rituals. You can't learn others.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to become a wizard without you wouldn't be able to become a wizard but not actually be a wizard. You would have to actually take levels in wizard if you wanted to become a wizard. But I believe
my animal handling +9.
But I believe, Farina, are you drinking that potion? The intelligence one, I mean?
Oh yeah. We traded potions, and we take.
Yep.
I'm drinking both the int one and the constitution one that I also have.
Oh, okay. That ups your HP as well.
Ooh.
You get +1 for every level, so you get +8. So you have you got 69 health.
Nice.
Also drinking my 5 familiar potion to give myself a weasel.
You're gonna get. Oh, you're getting a weasel.
Yes, I was thinking about getting a owl, but I already have a falcon.
Did you up the constitution?
Yeah, I upped your con and your intelligence, and I upped your
Oh yeah.
hit points.
Oh, those some nice looking stats now.
Yeah, the lowest stat you have is strength, and with a 12.
Yeah, I mean I don't even use that, so that's fine.
Who has the strength potion?
Me.
Oh, I'm assuming you're drinking that.
I'm holding on to it for a time.
Okay.
Drinking it really well. Drinking it right now wouldn't really do anything for me, so.
Fair. Yeah, it doesn't, because you're on 16, quite at that modifier.
Yeah.
Plus, if you do end up getting that belt of giant strength, you're gonna have high strength.
And on top of that, it doesn't really matter at that point because it just simply it replaces my strength store.
Yep. But yeah, you guys are sitting there, and eventually you guys go to bed and get some sleep, and the 7th day has arrived.
I shall be bringing 2 of the barrels, or the second or the last day. I'll be bringing the 2 of the barrels to the ship to be dropped.
To be dropped.
Just in case. I don't know about this. Kind of worried.
It's one of the it's one of the contingency plans.
Okay.
Well, you say that, but as you guys are starting to wake up, ding 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 ding.
Eh? Not me.
You hear the town bell.
It's not reassuring.
Let me find some more appropriate music.
Oh no, did they betray us?
This was never going to end in peace.
That is not what I want. That is good to know that. Let's see.
Peace was never an
But
option.
yeah,
I would get
my
rid of
weasel
the
shall be
cards.
usually.
Don't make the
I'll usually be having the weasel hawk inside of my armor.
How do I get rid of the playing cards? That's
I
still
don't
on my.
know. If I would get rid of them if I could. I haven't figured out how to get rid of them. Ever hit that?
Just
I'm not happy.
challenge the orc leader to a game of spades or hearts. One of them. You know? You duel them.
I'm trying to find how to get rid of these stupid. I'm trying to figure that out and I cannot find it.
Don't actually know how to as well. I mean, you can hide it. But that's all I know how to do.
Roll 20. How to get rid of card. Get rid of deck of cards.
Not many people have Googled that question.
If you want to delete a deck, you can double click on the name of the deck and then scroll down. Hit from 0 to 30. Oh, okay. I got rid of it on my end.
There's a bunch on the board now.
Yeah, those are all the ones I stole.
Let me just get rid of all these really quick. Just gonna delete them all before we get into anything. Come on. Gotta zoom out like, dang it. I'm gonna move this down. Delete.
Move it out of the way.
Move it. I mean, oh, I can just do that.
Boo. Boo, Gavin, boo.
I'm just throwing him into the void.
Boo or boo-earns?
I was saying boo earns.
I watched that clip last night, actually. I'm saying boo earn. Nobody is gay for Mole Man. But the bell is ringing. You guys hear the town bell. What do you do?
Happy Bell.
What is that? Are we under attack?
Mr. Splinter, why is the bell ringing? Master Splinter, why is the bell ringing?
Usually
Typically go walls.
that means something's attacking.
Attacking? But we haven't even attacked the village yet. I mean, who would be attacking the village?
Then you guys
the way
hear.
that came out. But we haven't even attacked the village yet. Who else is attacking instead of us?
You guys hear somebody shout outside. The orcs are here! The orcs!
God damn it!
Don't make deal with terrorists.
Well, let's go fuck up some orcs then, right?
Hold on, we can still.
You want to talk it out still?
Maybe.
I don't think there's any room for talking anymore.
They said the orcs are attacking. They didn't say the orcs are talking.
They didn't say they were attacking, they said the orcs are here.
Yeah, tomato.
So we can go outside and find out what's up.
I shall take.
I am going to do this in preparation.
Okay. You know that only lasts a minute, right?
Oh, it is last minute. You know, I'm not going to do that. But I do have my boots, right?
You do have your boots.
So I'm gonna do some sneaking about.
Okay, you're gonna stealth.
Yeah.
All right, roll. You can roll stealth at advantage.
Only for me.
Oh, awesome.
11,111.
You all see Sachi. I don't think any of you have a passive perception that is lower.
No, but look at the cat that's walking about.
Sachi
You
picks
are
up
like
a
a-
blanket and hides underneath it.
You are like a baby.
Serena, how
Watch
do you
this.
feel about this?
Farina's just gone.
Yeah.
Farina, you guys just looked. You kind of just blinked, and she was just gone. No, wait, no, you didn't blink. You were staring right at her, and she somehow appeared. I was staring right at her.
It's not the first time this has happened.
But yeah, is there anything you guys want to do to prep before you go?
I would like the stealth again.
Grab my
Okay,
hammer.
you can certainly try. That's better. I don't think that beats everybody's passive perception, but I think it beats most of you.
Who's passive perception did I not beat?
I'm looking. Actually, no, you beat everybody. You beat even Leo's.
You barely beat mine.
Hey, actually, this invisibility for me, it says like it's a duration like 1 hour.
Yeah. So regular invisibility lasts an hour, but if you cast a spell or make an attack, you become visible again. Greater invisibility.
How does greater invisibility last for a shorter time?
Because you stay invisible even if you cast any spells or makes any attacks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why it's stronger, but it lasts less time.
With these boots, do I even need a? I mean, it's the same thing as invisibility, right? I'm just advantage.
Well, you have advantage on stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, and technically, I mean, well, he was kind of being facetious about it, so for me to just kind of disappear. In reality, it's like if someone's actively watching you, you cannot stealth. You're being just even casually watched, you cannot stealth.
Well,
You have to break. You have to break line of sight. When you have invisibility, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna cast it anyway, so as like an additional.
You're gonna cast invisibility. Okay.
I'm gonna cast it as well, actually.
Okay. Suddenly, both Sachi and Farina disappear. How do you guys cast him?
You know that scene when Naruto and Toby, when he like changes voice and he stops being like the whimsical person, and then he uses like his hand to like make his whole body disappear.
Okay.
Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can find a GIF.
Farina, how do you turn invisible?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a something as well. I'm basing it on the character that I've based it on, right? So like in the
While they're doing that, Leo, Core, and May, are you guys doing any prep?
Yep,
I'm
I'm
ready.
grabbing my hammer.
There we go. That's how it disappeared.
Oh wow! You guys just see Sachi pull her hand down and just cut, like, she just disappears.
But I'm extending my middle finger as I'm doing it.
And then the finger's the last thing to disappear.
Yes.
Leo, what did you say you were doing to prep?
Nothing. I'm ready.
Oh yeah, you just put your single gauntlet on.
And I was also naming my ferret. Or my weasel. Its name is Nibbles.
Oh, what is his name?
Nibbles. Because as soon as I summoned it, it tried to.
Okay, I gotta find where's the list?
That's
Is
cute.
it?
the list.
Hang on. It's not up for some reason. Where's that list of pets?
yeah, the way I fade out is like nothing fancy. I just sort of blur out of existence.
Oh, I do have it up. Okay. It was just I didn't see.
I only have 5.
All
I've been neglecting Gargle, but
right. So,
But like, Gavin, but anyway, so
what was the name
I
again?
just like
Oh yeah.
What?
Go ahead.
nothing fancy on mine. I just like fade out of existence in a quick second.
Okay. What was the name of the weasel? Core, Matt.
in chat.
Nibbler.
Oh, Nibbles, right. Where'd it go? I had it. Nibbles.
Really?
How
weasel.
long does a potion of Barbarian Rage last?
A potion of what?
Barbarian Rage.
Barbarian Rages.
It only lasts a minute.
Okay.
Basically what it does what a Barbarian Rage does. It gives you piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning damage. Does half damage to you. And you have advantage on strength checks and strength saves.
Yes, and +2 damage.
You also get extra damage if you're using a strength-based attack, but I doubt you'll
Which I
be
don't
using
use.
that.
Yeah. So.
But
Man.
the downside to that, and I have to say this because Leo has that ability now, you can't cast
No
spells or
spells.
concentrate on spells.
That's good. I just had it and wouldn't know it did. I know
Yeah.
how long it lasted.
Yeah, it only lasts a minute.
Okay.
Or until the rage. Either you end it or I think if you become incapacitated it can end early. There are a few ways that it ends early. Let me look. That in case you use that potion, we probably need to know how it could end.
I won't. I'll probably give it away at some point somewhere. But yeah.
Oh, it ends early if you're knocked unconscious, or your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn, taken damage since then. You can also end your rage on your turn as a bonus action. So, but May, are you doing anything to prep?
I still don't have any good like armor, do I? Can I like
You have better armor than most of the party. You have
Prepping.
21 AC. That's really high. I think that's higher than like most of the party except for Core.
It is.
He is just armor.
Yep.
So Celine's been doing like training, right? So can I'm a prep talker and
Okay.
he'll be a part of this battle.
Can I blow them all up? Can I blow them all up, Mommy?
Yes.
Yes.
When we make sure they're attacking, let's remember.
Oh yeah, if they're attacking. If not.
Leo, you see our Mies just raise his gun. He's got all his guns.
Yes, we will probably have to shoot them, but we're going to try not to at first.
He kind of drifts down. His eyes stop drift downward.
You can make mommy dance later.
One of these days when you give him the ability to speak, you just find a mouth. And then the true horror Sachi again.
I'm ready to start looking at every shop now before we go back to the city.
Yeah, look for a fucking mouth. Sir, are there any mouths on your fucking in stock?
They're selling arms and legs and eyes. I'm sure they're gonna sell.
You're talking about a fucking mouth, a whole ass fucking vocal cord, a tongue.
Yeah.
From an orc or something.
Yeah, I have a.
If we do fight them.
What?
No, don't worry. What I'll do is I'll just give him a speech device and program it with only one. Why?
It's okay. Coral somehow survive and then rebuild you all as robots.
It is the greatest compliment that I could ever give. You may only be meatbags, but you are also ones that are worthy of being formatted into a speak life form.
Warforged only campaign. But that means Sachi won't be as cute. Well,
okay.
I can save some of the parts. Just figure out ways to gentle repose, do a permanent gentle repose on our tail.
He would turn you guys into the animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's.
I would love that.
I
want to be
as long as Frank Flask still loves me.
But you guys gather your things and you head outside the village where you see Chief Chevrock. That's what his name was.
What's his name?
Chevrock.
Ah, stupid name.
Chevron.
You're stupid.
I'm invisible.
You can't see me.
He can hear you. Be careful.
I didn't say that in character.
You see him as well as you see about 200 orcs behind him.
Oh my god. That's not about it. We can win.
Yeah, it is. We have a nice meat shield.
We have the oil here, right?
Yep. 2 of them are currently hooked up into the ship. The third one I was planning to just simply carry into the actual village, but you beat me to it.
So they you see the mayor kind of walk up, and I'm assuming you guys also walk up to the front.
Well, I'm hiding myself.
You're hiding yourself? Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming, Farina, you're also hiding yourself?
Yeah.
Alright, I need both of you to roll me stealth checks with advantage, since you are invisible.
I think I should have double advantage.
Didn't we already roll?
Well,
we already rolled?
You rolled before, but those I'm asking, you have to, because you're moving, I'm making you guys roll active stealth checks.
Oh,
wow. Alright, so Sachi got a natural 20. Oh, wow.
Wow, okay.
Well,
Novice.
the good news is, I mean, I still see you, but they probably don't.
Somehow, Sachi, Farina, this is so weird to you, but she is quieter than you.
It's the fear. Don't worry.
The student
This is
has
most
become the
unusual.
master. Now there are two of them. We should not have made this bargain.
No, she just got distracted because her god had started talking to her.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I see you. And he kind of looks to the side where where you guys have kind of kept the remain that you couldn't really cook. Where's the cat woman and the human?
Does he know about?
Yeah, I
he
don't think he
never
knows
saw me
Farina.
before, so he doesn't even know I exist.
Oh, right. He never saw Farina. Right. I forgot about that. Where's the cat girl?
Good question.
I legitimately don't know.
She just kind of disappeared a few minutes ago.
Not lying.
I mean, she is a cat. She is a cat, so I mean, I have heard the saying "scaredy cat" before.
And she was the one that helped put this all together, and she can't even show her face. Typical.
Well, it is kind of ugly. I mean, well, to be no offense, but no offense, but all of you defense kind of have. It's so asymmetrical.
You say that with your one eye. It's not even in the middle of your face.
That is why I'm trying to find a second eye. I am quite disturbed in my asymmetricality.
Well, we did make a deal. If you just bring me the meal and we'll leave.
We'll bring you 3 meals, and you can decide which one you like best, or take all 3, whatever you want.
I'll have it all, thank you. I tend to eat quite a bit. And you see Tex and Nikki kind of bring out the platters, and like this table is brought out, and he is presented with a seat, and he kind of sits down and just starts tearing into this meat. Just not even trying to, like, they put down a fork and a knife. He's not using that. He's just going at ham.
Wow.
I understood that meat makes like yourself.
Yes.
That is even a surprise for me.
They're always best. Oh, you even got baby dragon turtle meat. They're always best when they're young and succulent.
See, I told y'all.
That does not sound right.
I told you baby animals always taste best.
It's probably about a good 2 minutes, and all 3 platters are clear. Ah, that was very, very good. You don't know how hard it is to find good dragon turtle meat when you're living in the forest.
Well, then move down to the shore. It should be easier for you. Just...
You know, I honestly was intending to. Man, let's go ahead and take our new home then. And they all pull out their weapons.
Oh.
And I think that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
That's where you're ending it?
Yep.
We're not getting another session for like a month.
I know.
You gotta leave it on the cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger, hanging from a cliff. And that's why he's called Cliffhanger.
So give me time to throw all this information into ChatGPT and ask it what the best course of action is.
Run away.
Probably.
Just walk away.
Is that 200 orcs?
200 orcs.
Okay. Just
So
making
I'll
sure.
go ahead and tell you guys how this fight is gonna. I'll explain it again once we come back. This is gonna be a wave fight. So you guys
they
aren't
come
gonna
in.
you guys are not gonna fight all 200 orcs.
Oh,
That's
Boo.
reassuring.
You guys would probably
my
die if
wall
I
of
did that.
fire.
Probably.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, you're gonna have to wait until initiative to actually cast that. I'm not gonna let you cast that out of initiative.
I even have a fun way of using it.
Well, if you get a high enough initiative, maybe you'll get to cast it before they come at you.
I can survive long enough to cast it.
But so
Just gonna-
basically,
Correct.
it'll
my
be
initiative roll. That's a bad
you
initiative.
guys will go through a few waves, fighting the chief as well as his orcs, help assisting him. And we'll hopefully you guys can defend the village. Unfortunately for you guys, he didn't hold he didn't really he's not very honorable.
I mean, we weren't really expecting it in the first place. That's why we had. That's why we made like contingency plans.
Well, and that's why I had them come to the village in the morning, so you guys couldn't just drop a oil on them and do 5,000 fire damage. You didn't think I was gonna let you do that easy, were you?
I mean, I did say that there's 2 barrels already on the ship.
I
What do you think
know,
Cor
but
was doing last night?
right, but but you still have to get the ship in the air.
It's an airship. Like, we can get it in the air one wave. Next wave, we have 2 barrels of oil to drop.
We'd be landing around the village.
I'd be landing
Don't
outside the
pull
gates
it
of the
there.
village where the orcs are, obviously.
Nobody. Okay.
All right. So, yeah.
We're down by the ocean. Water and fire don't really mix. I don't think these orcs are half turtles, so I think we're fine.
And I found this spell.
What spell did you find?
Phantom Steed.
And
Yeah,
oh yeah,
that
one.
is a ritual spell.
Yeah,
If
I
you-
mean, I found this when I was like looking at like Phantom Rogue stuff. So
Yeah.
the build that I found was like pretty like a min max style, but I'm not really going for that. But I still found this like thematically.
Was
Very-
it straight rogue or was it like multi-class?
I think it was just rogue, but it was like going to like for like very particular like style of combat,
Jesus.
Gotcha.
which I'm not